Alright, what's up guys? I'm not sure where this video is going to go exactly, just going to be a little bit of knowledge for you guys. Working on the crew cab here. Now again, this truck it's a 04, I believe it's a late 04. From everything I've read, it's a late 04. So that's mostly has to do with the engine, but it's a 350. So what we're doing is going to be changing out the lug nuts, because these are the wrong lug nuts for this wheel. Now this is an aftermarket wheel. Vaughn, come over here, take a look at this real quick. It's a these are weld stone crushers. So I'll take one off and show you guys, but these are still the factory lug nuts. You can put the camera back up if you want. So whoever put these wheels on, I don't know how long they were running them like this, but they use the factory lug nuts. Now pretty much all aftermarket wheels require a different lug nut. Most of them, from what I've seen, which is what new lug nuts are, they're like a conical negative 60 degrees. Now I'll show you what these factory ones are. But now also I'm going to show you the thread size. Now the thread size, from everything I read, in 03, seems like some 03s are kind of split, kind of as as the 03 year was. But so it should be 99 to 02 had it's a thread pitch. It's 14 by 2, and then in pretty much 03, some of them were might have been a little split, but should be 03. And it seems like for sure up to 2010. So pretty much all 6 of those should be 14 by 1.5. So that would be more of a fine thread, and then the older models were a coarse thread. Here, I'll show you the lug nuts that I got. These are, let's see, they are Pro Comp. You see that? And then what's going to be easiest to show? We'll go with that. Just make sure can you read that or no? So they're a 14 by 1.5. And so they come with, give you some valve stems, and then the lug nuts themselves, they're long, they're a closed end, and whoops, throwing them around. They're a spline, so they give you the adapter so you can go with the spline. I use a 20 millimeter socket that goes over the end part. I think this is like a 22, but the 20 works best, so that's what I use. And I got the same lug nuts on my 7.3. So again, you can see these are a conical. It's a negative 60 degree. From what I've seen, that's what the majority of aftermarket wheels are. That's what my Mickey Thompsons need on my 7.3. That's what should be on here. I would not recommend driving like this. Not safe. And it's hard to get. You can tell the lug nuts really don't seat right. So let me go ahead and take one off and show you what it looks like. So that should be pretty much a factory lug nut for the most part. It's got the little washer there. These are a 21 millimeter, I believe. So then you really need these. Also, these hardly even fit in the holes, right? From what we've been doing.
I mean, they're tight in there.
Yeah. So, all right. So I also got something to check once I get the wheel off. So go ahead and set that back up, and I'll take all these off. So yeah, so like I said, these are the weld stone crushers, and I'm pretty sure they're a 16 by 10. I don't think they're a 12 wide. This is a 305/70 tire. It's a wider tire, so I think there'd be a little more stretch if it was a 12 wide. So I'm pretty sure it's only a 10. So pretty much all 6 of those should have that 14 by 1.5 thread size. It's a thread pitch, so it'd be a fine thread. That would also help you if you're looking for a wheel bearing, because you can either get the coarse thread or the fine thread. So when you're looking for wheel bearings, you need a fine thread one. If you have the 04, if you have the older, should be 99 to 02, should be the 14 by 2. So really, when you do this, you should clean up all your mating surfaces and your threads. But this is not going to be the last time I'm putting this wheel back on, so I'm not going to do any of that. We've got plenty of other things to do. So what I'm also checking for is your rotor size. From, again, I think pretty much in, I guess for when you're looking for rotors, for whatever reason, they kind of, some say list two different sizes. From what everything I read, is you should have a 13-inch rotor, but and it seems to be pretty consistent. Seems like, I think there was some show an option for 14-inch, but that should be, sounds from what I was reading, should be the 450 and the 550. So you should have 13-inch, but it's probably a good idea to check just to be safe. So. Just eye it up. That's definitely closer to 13 more than anything. All right, so yeah, we have 13-inch rotors, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that tire back on with the proper lug nuts, and that'll be it. All right, so just got all of the new lug nuts started. Again, this is the Pro Comp kit. This is about 50 bucks and it comes with 32, 8 for each wheel, and you're good to go. So if you have aftermarket wheels, not a bad idea. They seem to be pretty good. Again, comes with the adapter for this spline. Goes in there. You can use impact or whatever you're going to use to tighten them. So this is not going to be the last, like I said, this is not going to be the last time I have this wheel off, and I'm not really driving the truck, so I'm not really going to torque them. But otherwise you should be torquing your lug nuts to 165 foot-pounds. But I'm not going to do that since I'm not really driving the truck. So, all right, just got everything on. So yeah, just a little bit of knowledge for you guys. If you got an 04 or newer, should have 13-inch rotors, and you should need the 14 by 1.5 lug nut threads. And if you have aftermarket wheels, you can't use your stock lug nuts.